Hello everyone. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back. I'm back. I've got my whiskey. Yeah, I've got, a new comic. I've got my big old cigar courtesy of Rebel Radio. Thank you for the cigar. I think you guys may have went cheap on the cigar. It tastes kind of funny. Better not have been anywhere that I wouldn't have want. Yeah, let me get the nasty butthole cigar taste out of my mouth. Yeah. Yeah, you know who this is. It's Sarah Connor. So you know exactly what we're going to be talking about today. Yeah, Cybernetic Dawn, Terminator 2, Judgment Day. If you don't know, this comic takes place right after the Judgment Day, the movie, the Terminator 2, the best ever movie ever. So it picks up, says driving away. She's driving away from the whole incident at the plant. And she's got John with her, and she's reminiscing about, the future and the impending doom. Stuff says. She's always like, John, you're going to have to be a leader. And some machines are going to rise up like an iRobot. And you're going to have to Will Smith the shit. And so she goes, she's going to arm up because she's back in Mexico. And it's not for tacos. She didn't come back for tacos. So she's talking to a friend over here. He doesn't like that Sarah showed up. He puts a gun on her face because Enrique is dead. The chubby-ass Mexican dude that gave her all the guns is perished for some reason. And so he pulls a gun on her. And so John, he doesn't like that. So he pulls a gun and he's going to shoot his ass because he doesn't like his hair. Also, he's manhandling his mother. And Sarah jumps in the way. She gets shot and she has a flashback. Similar to what happened. Whenever, everything caught fire, she had the dreams in Terminator 2. And then who pops in her head? Kyle Reese. Yeah, because he laid that pipe. Kyle Reese, he laid the pipe. And she'll never forget. She'll never forget how good he laid that pipe. And so, all of a sudden, she thinks she's in the arms of a Terminator, a T-800 unit. And she backs up. Because she's like, whoa, man, I don't want anyone that hard. She starts hallucinating. She sees Dyson. And then she comes to. And he tells her that the T-1000 came and he killed Enrique. Even though they put all kinds of bullets through his ass. And so Enrique says, come on, come over here. Blah, blows his ass up with a grenade. And then, of course, even though his head comes off, he puts it back on because he's indestructible. So this all happened before the battle. That's why I guess some of these people were tortured for information. They pointed them back in our direction. That's how they caught up with Sarah Connor and me. Here's an ad, 85 mile an hour, 5 pounds of flesh. Sounds pretty cryptic. And so this is the scene, the checking out the plant of where I lost my arm. Whenever I was fighting a T-1000. And lo and behold, they find it. They find the arm. So even though we burned the arm from the first Terminator, they found it in after the second one. And so now they're going to give it to this corporation. They're talking about where they should go. They're talking about running, taking a trip. So this is the Cyberdyne Systems. They're having a meeting about Dyson and all of his lost research. Does it mean anything? And apparently this lady, she says it doesn't mean anything. That they still have information that could allow them to continue their research. And then she's told about the arm that this guy found. And they're going to recover it. They're going to recover it. Schedule some more interviews. And they're talking about interviewing Dyson's wife. Dyson, the scientist, not the vacuum cleaner. And then they decide that they need to find Sarah Connor, and they have to interview her and find out what the hell went on. And so there's more talk. They're passing by the diner, and then they pass by the cops, and they're wondering if all the reports from Sarah Connor are true. About the Terminator and the end of the world. And they're guessing that she was right. And so it shows this car. It ends with the car and this truck. He's driving, and then he hits his brakes. And these other people, they hit their brakes because they see lightning. What kind of storm does that look like? Yeah. You know it. Terminators, they're coming back. So it looks like Sarah's going to have some issues with Terminators coming back. And she's going to have to fight some Terminators most likely. Some X-Men previews. In the Spider-Man video game preview from a long time ago. So if you have some time and you want to go pick up a cover, I highly recommend Terminator 2 Judgment Day, because I've been filming with Sarah Connor, and that's why I haven't been able to do anything. I've been doing other stuff, but I'm glad to participate today and bring you another Comics with Arnold. I've been keeping up with the podcast, so don't think I haven't been keeping up. I've been having my stogies and my whiskey and just slamming down bottles after bottles and watching my movies. So, as always, thank you for tuning in. Just go to the Rebel Radio podcast. Just go there and do it.